So I'm Cathy Fleischer. I teach at Eastern Michigan University in Ypsilanti, Michigan, and I'm a member of the Conference on English Education Executive Committee. So assessment is a complicated component of the teaching and learning process, and it's becoming increasingly complicated as PARCC and Smarter Balanced and other state and local tests are more and more a part of the everyday landscape of classrooms. Teachers, students, and even parents are rightly outraged at the amount of time that's now devoted to mandated assessments, because it's time that interferes with the precious few moments we have to work with students. But it's important to distinguish between that kind of assessment, what we sometimes call summative assessment, or assessment for accountability purposes, and the kind of formative assessment that teachers use every day in the classroom. Summative assessments are designed to sort, rank, and pass judgment on students and their learning, and sadly and increasingly on teachers and their teaching. Formative assessments, on the other hand, are ongoing assessments that teachers and students use to help improve teaching and learning. Formative assessment is what happens when a teacher asks students to fill out an exit slip on the way out of class that lists one thing the student learned that day, one point they found confusing, one question they have. It's what happens when a teacher sits with a student and asks her to say more about the piece she's writing, what she likes about it so far, what she wonders about, and where she's heading next with the piece. These teacher-designed assessments focus on what the students are doing and learning, and they directly impact the kinds of instruction the teacher uses to reach all the students in the classroom. These are rooted in instruction. They occur in the context of everyday classroom life, and they lead to teachers adapting and refining practice right away. Unfortunately, though, we're seeing a huge increase in commercial products that are being marketed as formative assessments, but that really are they're mini versions of summative assessments. Too often, these products are designed as tests along the way. They're used to prepare students for those predetermined end-of-course accountability measures. These products are not rooted in the context of particular classrooms or particular students, and they leave out the teacher's role as decision maker and primary agent of assessment information. 50 years of research into assessment tells us that despite how they're being named, these products really don't fit the criteria for true formative assessment.